Ron Murray, Mr. High School Holla, K104 Sports coming to you live from Pantego. I'm checking out the PCA Panthers. I'm here with Coach Kemp. Coach, thank you so much for allowing me out at practice today, Coach.
We love having you to come out and watch us.
First off, big congratulations, former offensive coordinator. Now you're the head coach. Last season, phenomenal year. Just talk about how the Panthers battled COVID last season.
You know, last year you probably asked around any coach, and it was the longest season we've ever had to deal with. You know, it was, I would sum it up as a hurry up and wait type of year. You know, nobody knew, you know, we were in uncharted waters, and nobody really knew if we were going to play from 1 week to the next, or who was going to be quarantined, or, you know, who was going to be close contact traced. And so it was a very trying year, not just at Pantego, but for across the state of Texas.
So with that season, you all had an undefeated regular season, went to the playoffs. Just talk about the lessons from that season, despite, you know, the second round exit.
Well, you know, I think every year teaches you something, and in particular last year, it's just you know, it's just patience. You know, so much patience. And I'd say something else that it taught us is don't ever take anything for granted, because you don't know from week to week whether your season is going to be cut short right now, or whether we're going to, you know, continue to have a season. So there's a lot of, you know, every year teaches lessons, but it seemed like last year more so than any, in patience, perseverance, and don't take it for granted.
Not a lot of teams can say that they went undefeated during the COVID. So how was that just week to week, Coach, and just keeping that winning atmosphere despite a global pandemic going on?
You know, it sounds like a cliche, but we expect it. You know, we expect to win every ball game, and that's kind of the mindset we're trying to establish. And just like this year, we expect to win every ball game. And we know there's going to be adversity for us throughout the season. We don't know in what form it's going to come, but we try to teach. You know, we try to teach. Expect great things to happen. Win the day. That's the kind of stuff we teach around here. So to say the undefeated season was a surprise, it wasn't. You know, I'm disappointed we didn't go farther.
So, Coach, just talking about being at the private school level, you've coached plenty of ball at the public school level. So at the private school level, the TAPS, the other levels, would you say there's a misconception on the talent at the private school level?
Very much so. You know, I got to say, and that I heard a long time ago when I first started coaching, the big time's where you're at. You know, and I believe that. These kids, they don't care if I've been in a 6A program for 30 years. They don't care where. They just want to be coached hard. They want to be loved, and they want to be coached hard. I showed you today that we got talent all over the place. We got guys that can play at the next level, and they will play at the next level. So, you know, the difference is maybe the size of the offensive lineman, you know, at the big 6A level. To be honest with you, I love this level more, because there's not as much pressure on the kids to just play one sport. You know, we preach one more around here. We want the kids to do more than just football. We want them to do more than just two sports, and that's something they don't hear at the big high school level. You know, there's a lot of, you know, only play football or only play basketball, only, you know, focus on this. That's not the way we do things. We believe that the kids are here. It's a 2A mentality. Play it all.
Because you do have a bunch of student athletes who do play both ways, even some D1 players in other sports, correct, Coach?
That's correct.
Who are some of the student athletes that we need to watch out for this coming season, Coach?
Man, too many to mention. You know, every time I get into that, I leave somebody out. I think our defense is going to be really good. I like the way, first of all, we got a lot of seniors. You know, Dylan Spain leads that group. I call him the engine. You know, he's the guy that was there every day this summer. You know, he's the one that breaks us out. He's the one that prays for us. You know, so he's, in my mind, he's where it all starts.
And we have dogs on both sides of the field, and this year, especially more than ever, we have depth on all positions of the field, so we're ready to go this year. We have dogs in every position, and we're coming for our opponents this year.
And then there's a lot of other guys, like I said, our defense should really be talented this year, because it is made up of a bunch of seniors that know our system, know what's expected of them, know how to fly around with their hair on fire to the football. Offensively, I feel like that's the area where we've got to step up. We've got talent. We've got a lot of talent, but we've got to figure out how to harness that talent and keep playing at a high level from week to week.
Just know our defense on this year is going to be locked down all around. People can hit, fly to the ball, make plays, and we're going to shut down a lot of opponents this year. Just wait. I'm telling you.
So on offense, in the past we've been starting freshman, sophomore, junior. This year we got 8 seniors. We got senior running back Dylan Spain. We got Christian. We got lots of power. We got lots of speed. We're coming people's heads. We got a high octane offense that's going to come for people.
So on Friday nights, when they see the PCA Panthers, what can everyone expect, Coach Kemp?
Well, they better strap it on. And, we want to play physical, and we want to be the most physical team when the game's over and we walk off that field. I want to be able to look across from that guy and know that I won my battle. And if 11 guys can say that, then we'll probably have won the ball game. Most of the time it works out that way. So, that's it. We just want to play physical, and we want to play hard, and we want to play the game clean in the right way. And that's what it is to be, and hopefully leave some of that black paint on their helmets in the process.
Let's go. Ron Murray, Mr. High School Holler, K104 Sports coming to you live from Pantego. Thanks a lot, Coach Kemp. I appreciate you.
Thank you. You're welcome anytime.
K104. Thanks to the week.